but now they candy paint it. You niggas superstitious, fucking with stupid chickens. I'd rather be in Cuba eating Cuban dishes. It's Quan Clinton. I'm full of riches. Yeah. Alright, man, let's do this shit, man. Oh, man. Today's man, a good man, is considered by most, not just females, but society, a simp or a simp or slave, aka same thing, beta male, same thing. No, that's not quite the same thing, because there's always levels to shit, you know what I'm saying? But pretty much it is the same thing. Anyways, you have programming. Society is programming men to believe the fairy tale of be a good man and do everything she wants, and she will fall in love with you eventually. You'll get her in the end, like the movies and shit, right? But in reality, either a woman likes you or she don't. It don't matter what you do and how much you do. It does matter to keep that woman to like you, but to actually let that woman open the door to give you an opportunity to even mess with her in any type of way, she has to like you, man. But they're telling y'all that you gotta, just be this slave, man. Be this good slave, be this good simp, and she's gonna love you. And that is far from the truth. Even if she actually does like you, that's not guaranteed to make her stay or not leave you or stop liking you or like somebody else, right? So it's like cat. It's condition. Why does society condition us to do this? Because society knows men are mainly the breadwinners. It does not mean women don't get money. I don't want to hear that. But for the most part, men are the breadwinners, and they know they know most relationships don't work, right? And they especially know if they can condition men to just be this good simp and convince some women to mess with them, because a lot of women are more about survival, right? More than love, right? So if you're a person that she can see she can get something from, 9 times out of 10, she'll probably fuck with you, even if she don't want you. And then a lot of times you might end up having a kid together. And then since she doesn't really want you or whatever, or she might not be a good woman, and then you find that out, you don't want her no more. Now you got a divorce or a breakup, and you got a kid and child support and all these other things. This is why they kind of push the agenda that if you don't get married by 30, something's wrong with you, or hurry up to get married by 30. Because they also understand that people in their 20s, 9 out of 10 people in their 20s are not equipped to be relationship material. And the main reason why is not because of the main reason why is not because they're not really capable of being a husband or wife, but it's because they don't have the understanding of picking one. That's the biggest issue. You know what I mean? And also they might not be equipped quite yet. You know what I'm saying? They still got learning to do themselves. But the biggest issue why this happens, why relationships usually don't work, or marriages in 20s, and they fall off in 30s or whatever, is because people didn't have the understanding of what a wife was. She got a big ass, she's light-skinned, green eyes, something like check. He's tall, tattoos, dark-skinned, light-skinned, blue eyes, black eyes, whatever, check. You know what I'm saying? Stupid shit like that. But when you get older, in your 30s, you start to analyze shit a little bit more. Not saying those things don't matter to you, but you won't just pick somebody based off of that. They would have to have more credentials to their arsenal, right? But let's go back to what I was saying, man. It's like they are conditioning most females, unfortunately, that if a man doesn't do everything for you, then he's not right for you. Literally, women really believe that a man is supposed to bow down to them and be a slave, man. Literally. Not all of them, of course not all, but we got to talk about the majority, because the majority is the majority, if you get what I'm saying. That's woman or man. So when it comes to shit that women are doing and shit that men are doing, the majority is the majority, so it has to be touched on. We ain't even got it. This video is not even directed towards the people doing what they're supposed to do as a woman or man. It's directed towards the ones that are not, or so you could watch out for those. Because as men, you are the leaders. So if you fall, everything starts to crumble. If a man can't provide for his kids or his family because he's on child support and all that, that can have a big drastical effect on his life, how he grows as a man, and on how he can provide for his kids in general. Let alone his baby mama, or if he decides to get with another woman. See, this video is not about saying don't get with a woman or hate a woman. No. We don't do that over here. But what we will do is expose what women you shouldn't fuck with. That's what we're going to do. We do that. But we don't say, it's all women. We ain't got time for all that. But we're going to expose the bullshit so you can avoid that. If you are a man, I'm sure you have some type of desire to be with a woman. Whether you want to just sleep around, which I don't recommend, but, I'm not going to hate. I'm not a hater. Or you're just trying to find one to be with. Either way, you're going to have to know which ones to deal with, which ones are not. Either way. Because you can get hurt both ways. Whether you're playing around and not taking a woman serious, you still can get burned or even lose your life. Same thing, vice versa, right? So this is important, and I don't want people to feel like I'm player hating or whatever the fuck you want to call it. It don't matter to me. I just want people to do better and treat people better. That's all I want to do. Anyways, man. Yeah, it's like I'm gonna pick the highest bidder, because to them that is the love. If you love me, my life wouldn't be like this. Notice nothing about, well, man, maybe I should do a little bit more too. He's trying, he's putting something in, he's putting some effort in. Notice she doesn't have to put full effort in. She doesn't have to bring everything, but you do. And if you don't, then you don't love her somehow. Even though you might be clearly in love with the woman, care about the woman 100%, but you also love yourself, so therefore you don't feel like you should have to carry all the damn weight. I don't care if the woman works at McDonald's. If the woman is really, if she doesn't look at you as a simp or a slave, she's going to try to provide something, dog. It might be the bare minimum because she might have kids and shit like that, but she's going to try to provide something. Buy shit for your birthday, things like that, man. Or let me save you some time, and instead of you going to get the food, I'll go get it, or things like that. Just little things that add up to big shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be about me. Here's my hand, give me money. I'm a Barbie doll, here's my hand. It's not going to be that. You got to steer clear from the women. I don't give a fuck how good they look, because at the end of the day, they might look good. I don't mean they pussy good. Yeah, I'm going to say that as a man, because that's the main thing you're thinking when you see a good-looking woman. Ooh, I can't wait to fuck her. Yeah, but her pussy could be garbage. So get that good look shit out your head. Only if that woman is a good woman, then, yeah, of course you want a good-looking woman. But you can't just go off of that first, man. You will get burned. Or you might actually overlook a woman that is really a 100% total package woman versus this Barbie doll that's really only 25%. She hollowed in a motherfucker on the inside. She just look good on the outside, man, and don't bring nothing to you. That's really the biggest key. She don't want to add nothing to you. Don't want to build or do nothing. It's all about her, because you are, to her, a good man is a slave or a simp. Not a good man that I'm gonna help build with this guy and he gonna help build with me. That's not what they doing, man. If they see you as a good man, I guarantee you she will try to pitch in. It does, and I'm gonna say it again. For the women who's like, well, I don't got that, I can't afford much and this and that. That's fine, because if the right man sees that your effort, he sees that you care and shit, he gonna overlook that. A lot of us men overlook things like that. We're not looking for providers half the time. Yes, some men maybe, but most men, they're not looking for a woman to provide. They don't really care how much you make for the most part. They just looking to see if you genuinely fucking with them, man. And that's facts, man. So you don't really gotta worry about that too much. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you're gonna have some women see this video and I get my own. I know the I get my own money police. I know you watch it, but guess what, man? It's not about if you get your own or not. Again, it's not about a woman giving a man a bunch of money and shit. It's all the other shit that women really was designed to be. Men was designed to be providers. So really, that's why I believe by design, most men don't care about a woman's financial status like that. They do, but they don't. They only care about it to see if you're trying to just be with me because of financial gain. Not necessarily because of how much money you make. We really don't care about stuff like that too much. Because we are designed to be providers, and women are really designed to be helpers to us. So we can continue to be great providers. But you don't see none of that, man. All you see is be a good slave. I'm not providing shit for you. Or should I say, I'm not helping you do shit. I just want you to provide. You know what I mean? And then I'll pick the highest bidding simp. And that's a good man to me. And then when I get tired of him, or if he says no about anything, somehow, some way, this man is a horrible man. He done all this shit for me and my kid for years, and then he decides, you know what, this girl don't want to get her shit together or help me at all. You know what, I don't want to let her go because I care, so I'm just gonna fall back a little bit. Now he's this horrible motherfucker, even though he did all that other shit through all them years. None of that shit counts though. He don't do nothing for me. You don't do nothing for me because he said no one time or something, because you didn't get your way, because they're looking for slaves and fucking simps, not real men. Period, point blank, man. Instead of, you know, when you got a woman that really look at you as a good man and not a simp or a slave, I'm telling you right now, off top, good women try to get their own. Not saying that they don't want from you. Even Beyonce wants from Jay-Z. So all the women where I get my own money and all that, it's not about you not wanting something from a man. We stop the cap. Just because you get your own money don't mean you don't want a man that's getting his own too. Matter of fact, you probably want a man that's getting his own even more because you getting money and you don't want them to live off of you. You would think, unless you're a woman that want power over a man, then you're going to pick a bum. But other than that, I don't think most women who will get their own are that dumb. So yeah, they're going to want a man with money. They might not want a man for his money, but you still want a man with money. So shut the fuck up about the, I got my own, I don't need a man's money. Bullshit, because by default, you getting money, so you're going to want a man that's getting money. By default. You might not want him for the money. Again, you might not be the woman who doesn't have money and gets with men for money, right? But you still want a man with money. So it's the same fucking thing. Stop the fucking cap. It's all about, does she really see, this is where that sexual attraction is so important. Does she really see you as a sexual alpha motherfucker? In her eyes. Not in a, well, you want to be that in general. You really want to be an alpha in general. But, you know, some women might not see you as that because you didn't provide for them, because you're not a slave to them. See? He's not a slave, and he won't comply to me and give me my every wish because I'm so fine and I'm so much better than him because of looks the guy gave me. Get the fuck out of here. I'm a handsome man. What makes you more better than me? Just because you're a good looking woman, I'm a handsome man. That don't make you better. I'm just as good as you, and I got more, and I want to offer you more and asking for less. So who's really the prize? You see what I'm saying? But, you know, because she look good and just hold her hand out, you know, men got these women thinking that it's okay for them to look at men as ATMs and slaves and simps instead of good men. This is what a good man is to them, dog. And it's not all of them, it's most of them, though. It's not all of them. Because how you tell is if a woman is trying to give back and build, too. She wants to help build, even if it's the bare minimum, dog. Keep that in mind, man. Even if, because she might have a couple kids and she work at McDonald's or something, but she's trying, dog, and she wants to not just take from you. She actually wants to give too. So that's fine. We're not here to judge on how much people make and all that shit. Because that woman, guess what, dog? Here's a kicker. That woman will work at McDonald's, right? She might still offer you more than that so-called lawyer boss woman that thinks you a good man is a simp or a slave and she don't want to give you shit. She just want to take your bag. So even a woman at McDonald's still offer you more. Not just with money, but everything in general, right? It can happen, believe that. Because you got women who got money and think that they entitled to men's money and you're not entitled to their shit at all. You know what I'm saying? AKA slave or pimp, that's it. So the rabbit hole goes deep. I might make another video on this when I get back out. I don't want to waste my time right now. But yeah, man. And I don't want y'all to, you know, the moral of this video and the point of this video is to decipher men not getting, picking the wrong women. Because a lot of women are in survival mode. And they will deceive if they have to survive. They've always been that way. So make no mistake about it. She will play a good act in anything, give you head at anything to get what she wants from you. And as men, we are the leaders. If we fall, everybody falls. Whether women want to admit it or not, I'm an independent woman, I'm on my own. If the whole entire population of men fail, you wouldn't have this independent, go to business type of thing, because everybody will be broke. So don't give me that bullshit either. Men have to be, we cannot fall. We are the leaders. If we fall, everything falls. That's why it's important. And guess what the quickest way for a man to fall is? Many kings are destroyed by what? The beauty of women and shit like that. The bad women, basically. Many kings have been destroyed by bad women, right? So this video is trying to help men filter out what women are really trying to fuck with them and like them for them, or versus women who are just there for the handouts. Because it's very confusing. Why is it very confusing? Because even a woman that is there for you and really fuck with you and really care about you and really want to be with you and help build with you, she's going to ask for things too. She needs things too. She's going to probably ask for money and shit like that too. So it could be it's a thin ass line. It could be very confusing, because the same thing goes for the women who are deceiving you and just there looking at you as a simp or ATM or, you know what I mean, survival. You know what I'm saying? It's almost the same. You know, they both look like sheep, right? But one of them are actually a wolf. They look like sheep, both of them. It's the same thing. Beautiful woman, you know what I mean, nice and all that, same thing. But one of them, you know, I say the right women are there for, you know, you too, not just what you got, and the wrong ones are just there for them. It's not about you. And in the end, unfortunately, you're going to find out it's going to hurt. It's going to cost you. It probably cost you a lot of money. It could cost you your life. It could cost you a lot of things. And as men, we cannot fall. We got to be leaders, because if we fall, everything falls. It doesn't matter about, let them say that independent stuff all they want. No offense to women. Independent, salute. All right, I salute you. See, I saluted you. Great. Keep being a great woman. But make no mistake about it. If men fall, everything falls. Everything. So that's why it's important for us to pick women who are actually down for us. And by doing so, that will actually, you will see less single mothers and struggling mothers. So by default, it actually helps women too. It actually helps women too, especially if men do the right thing and not just use women and things like that. So let me get up out of here for now. Y'all have a good one. I might be back with another.